Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Anatomy of a Goal. I'm Greg Lalas from MLSsoccer.com. In this episode, we show that the problem with losing possession in the midfield is less about not having the ball and more about not being in position. That's what happened when Federico Higuain scored for the Columbus Crew in a 2-0 victory over the New York Red Bulls on Saturday, August 10th, 2013. Let's wind it back and break it down. All right. So I'm sure you think that we shouldn't even talk about the build-up to this goal, because after all, that is a magical finish from Higuain. But how did we get to this point? Well, it starts when the Red Bulls surge down the left side and then play the ball into the middle. Forward Fabian Espindola picks it up, runs into trouble, and lays the ball off to his fellow forward Andre Akpan. A couple of things to notice. One, both Red Bulls forwards are deep in the midfield. That's not good. Akpan doesn't really have the skill to get out of a tight situation if it arises. And there's no target man up top to help relieve the pressure. And two, Red Bull's left back Roy Miller, who was part of the original attack down the flank, is now lingering pretty high up the field. That, of course, leaves a big space in behind him ready to be exploited. And that's the consequence of losing the ball. When Akpan loses possession, the Red Bull's defense is all out of balance. The Crew have two attackers in between the midfield and the defense, and there's space on the flank to run into. But here's how the Crew actually did it. It starts with left midfielder Justin Meram. He tucks in when the ball is on the far side, which is what every coach preaches. This means he only has to take a few steps to put pressure on Akpan in the middle and poke the ball away. Now at this point, you'd think Akpan would be doing everything in his power to make up for the fact that he gave up the ball. I'm sure his coaches are screaming at him to do that. But he's pretty lackadaisical in his recovery. First allowing Higuain to win the ball, and then letting Will Trapp practically stroll past him. Now out on the flank, Red Bull's defender Roy Miller is slow to recognize what's happening. Now, that's one of the keys to success in this game. Tactics and technique are important, but recognizing situations and reacting quickly are often the difference between winning and losing. Miller's delay means that Higuain has a straight, uncontested line to the goal. And then, yes, there is that finish. Whew! Like I said, magical. Well, that's it for this episode of Anatomy of a Goal. Let me know what you think, or tweet me at Gagens anytime there's a goal that you'd like to see anatomized. I'm Greg Lalas from MLSsoccer.com. Join me again next time. We'll wind it back and break it down.